Okay, now to the second, the last subtopic here, which is in the radical equating of sorts, like radical equation. So, like you have, for example, root x plus 6, like yeah, the square root of x plus 6 equals to 4. Now, for this kind of question, this is a radical equation, and this e also is a radical equation. If you are solving with your, like, manually with your hand, you know how long it's going to take you, and this one too, you know how long it's going to take you. So, but what we just do now, we go to our calculator and then just straight to the point. So, calculator. So then you press x plus 6. You know you get your x now, alpha, and then close bracket. Then the other time I told you that, and if you press anything with your cursor still under your square root, all your input will be under your square root. But if you shift it, you will have something like this. But this is not our question. This is what we want. Plus 6 and then equal to. Now the equal to is out of this root. The equal to is out of this, so you have to shift it. Then you press your equal to alpha, this, then your 4. Now I said earlier on in our previous class, I said when you're having equal to in your question, what you need to do, when you're having equal to in your question, you can't press this normal equal to again. You can't press this normal equal to sign again. What you do is that you take the second function of equal to, that's in shift calc, that's the second function of equal to. So you must press this. If you press this now, if you press this equal to, you have syntax error. That's it. So what you just know now is that just take it back, then you must press shift solve. So it's going to ask, it's going to request to solve for x. Yes, then you now press your equal to, so it will now solve for it. So your x is 10. So you must always, whenever you are putting equal to sign in your question in your calculator, you must press shift calc. If not, your answer will be very wrong and it will not even solve it. So let's take a look at another question now. Let's see, the second question says square root of x plus 5 plus x minus 7. Solving with your hand is a long process for this question, so let's just make use of our calculator now to make it easy. X plus 5, you know you get your x now, then plus 5, then you have to shift it away because you are no more working under the root now. You have to shift it away, then plus x, then minus 7, then you're equals to 0, equal to 0. So like I said the other time, you have to shift it away from, because you have 0 already, and because you have 0 equal to sign already, you can't use the normal equal to sign. You have to press shift solve. So disregard this 10. This 10 was the former answer of x, so it's former answer of x. So it's going to ask you solve for x. Yes, then now press your equal to sign. So can you see, as fast as this, your equal to sign now is 4. So actually, if you are using your hand manually, you will be having two options, 4 and 11. I get me now. This question says the option is 4. So having gotten your answer x equals to 4, so definitely that was going to be what is in your option. So your answer is 4, and just click it and you move on. So if you have other indical equations with roots, so questions with roots like this are called indical equations. So solving manually will take you a long process, but with this, you're having just 2 minutes. You're having just 2 seconds to get your answer. So that's on sort. So those are the aspects we really need to touch on sort. Aside the if you are multiplying, sorts together. That one is just a normal bracket, whereby you have root 2 minus 7 root 2 plus 5. So this means times, so that's a normal multiplication. So that's all on sort. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and also comment. Reach out to my WhatsApp page or the Telegram page. So thank you.